Hey, what's up? I'm trying to get this to work better, but it's not cooperating. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I'm trying to get this set up. Sorry. So it's challenge, and then it's like a big thing. It's way too big. Sorry, this is UBDL. You probably saw the thing, but it's UBDL season 15. Week 1 against Lakers Juice. Jakers lose. This thing would actually load. So we're on UBDL main season. Everything is just not loading right now. All must be played on Showdown challenge code / challenge Animal Plus. So this should be good. And then I put it. Please tell me it's here. That's 113. That's 113. Unfortunately, no nicknames, no nothing. I seen him about 3 or 4 days ago, so I don't really remember it too well, but it should be fun. Let me try and pull up the teams real quick, just so you guys have a reference as to who I'm playing. Let me, doc, teams, sent. Whoops. Cool. This is about what I didn't expect, to be honest. I could probably show what I expected to come, because this is just not what I expected at all. Here's what I expected. It was the first one. That's my team. Whoops. It was the second one. It was this one. This is what I thought would come. I thought Rune would come, I thought Czar would come, I thought Shocks, Preem. This is Mega D-Knight, and Ensign. Instead, it's just Czar, Rune was right, Dragonite, and then Araquanid was not on my bingo list, but to be honest, I don't really care. I didn't really ask. So, and they don't have anything for Grimmsnarl, so this set is kind of useless, but that's fine. I've spit on it anyways. Kinda just want to lead Grim. I don't really know what stops this or does that well into it, because like, I'm just gonna be spamming T-Waves and play-roughs and party shots and shit, so I'm just gonna lead Grim. I don't really feel like they have a good lead answer for it, so... Oh wait, this blocks priority. Fair enough. Knock is fine. I'm super fine with that. I'm just gonna play rough, get my 66 chip. Crit matters, but not really. They don't really have a good switch into this one, which is why I was relatively fine with them clicking a button right now, and that's why I'm gonna click another button. I'll take that for sure. I'll take some chip there, and I'll thunder wave it real quick. Why would I not do that? And I get the parting shot real quick, and then I get to go into Scarm, and then I get to set up my spikes, and then I get to set up my rocks, and then I get to get the para, because I'm amazing at this game. And then they're gonna body press, and I don't have the switch in. I could probably sack Grim. No, I need Grim for Dragonite still. Just so that I have that matchup going. I can't really do anything right now. I don't want to allow Zarina back in because it could be boots. Didn't reveal item, obviously, so maybe it's boots, maybe it's not. I don't want to go Tentacruel also because I need that for Night. So I don't really need this mon, especially with Zar down. It would suck just because Araquanid also looks very good. But Hydropple is honestly the weak link, so maybe I just go Drapple. And I don't really think about it too much. Should take. It took pretty well. Can I double out of this? I don't think I can, so I'm just going to EP and try and get my 42 chip. I'm sorry about that one. That is fine. They're going to get chipped there. Cruel's fine. Raichu's pretty fine, too. I think Cruel's pretty fine. I just don't want to allow, to be honest. I don't want to allow Araquanid in. That's kind of my only thing. So I'm just going to Fickle Beam. I figured they would Volt there. I'm going to Fickle. They don't really have a good switch into Fickle, especially coming off of crazy stats. Zom, I think, is dead next switch in, so that's huge. If they go Zar, that's dead. Rune takes a shit ton. I don't think they had a good switch into this mon. Yeah, they're going to have to sack Zom here. So good job. Drapple gets my first kill. We love Drapple. I'm pretty sure, I'm the Washington Drapples here, so... On brand, on brand. Lucky paras, of course, but I didn't have to predict there. I didn't need to. They probably now go Frost again. They're taking a ton of chip, and they could probably ice type move me. I don't really, again, I just want to sack this mon now, because I don't really see what it does now, especially what I thought would come, so I'm really cool with just like, firing off another Fickle Beam for the hell of it. I don't really have another play to make, and I like they could miss Blizzard. That is for sure something that could happen. So, but yeah, I don't really have a reason to switch out yet, so I'm not gonna make that play. I don't have to. Unfortunately, though, oh no, wait, not unfortunately. I have Rocky helmets. I can spin these. Yeah, we're good. We are good. We are good. We can keep these up. We're fine. And then we get out of multi-scale, which is nice. Unfortunately, not rocks. Unfortunately, this comes up, which is, not as great, but I don't know. I have tentacle. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm not even worried. I can roost here and just get this healthy so that we're fine for that exchange. I'm not sweating over that at all. I can go back to Drapple for a second, get it feeling good and all that. I get Tentacruel in for free because there's no reason you would click ground type move here, and then I get to click Rapid. So I get to click Ice Beam, I guess, first because I live this. So holy shit, that tanks, dude. I would not have clicked Rapid if I knew that. I think we're fine though. I think we're always fine. Obviously Draco's an issue. That's an issue. I didn't realize it did that. Thunderbolts. I let this guy's move set up. I can go Victini Scout for a hot second. Go Drapple. So I don't mind that. Because I wanna see what it clicks. If it has something for this mon. If not, then obviously we'll bring it back in, but I think I'm always fine. It's just unfortunate. I probably should have played that a little bit better, especially with the Raichu interaction and knowing that, hey, that's probably going to be the end game on. So I should have played that way better. Should have been more aggressive about keeping these up. I was pretty passive with that. A parting shot, they get it in for free. That is not good. Not good at all. I should have cleaned the hazards up, so see if they have a move. I am sorry. I am sorry about that. Oh my goodness. So I think we somehow get out. Never mind, because it doesn't fucking matter. It probably is better. It probably is better because now I am forced into a tough position. I can parting here though, and I should be fine. Actually, I could just two-wave. Why was this an issue? Why was I making this a huge issue? Cool. I get him out. So I can Stomping Tantrum, get chip on this. Nice clean 37. And then I can play rough. That's fine. I miss. Shit, I might lose this. They can't parting on me, so I think I can just spam this. Oh no, you're actually gonna click a button. Typical. You can just go Scarm though. I don't want them clicking Willow on me, or any of these moves fine. I think we go Victini here. And then I think we can quick U-turn. Yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my god. I don't know how I got out of that one, but we can just go Raichu now. And then we can Surf for relatively free chip. We can also just click... I'm gonna Volt. I'm gonna Volt. If it's Draco, I want it clicking Draco. I don't want it clicking Thunderbolt. I think I go you. I think I have to go you, actually. I have a choice. But I need to be able to get this one out. That's all I need. They won this, which is actually kind of good because I think I kind of need it dead. So, bye. And then T-Bolt, which is an issue. Thunderbolt Draco. I think I get you. And I get you. And we just hope they click Draco. Unless they last move. Perfect, 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 perfect. So, now we can press. I think now we get. Think we win. I just have to hit this, right? I am so sorry. I'm sorry. That was rough, hacks-wise, but we got out of that. We got out of that. I felt like it was a pretty difficult matchup for me just because Shocks was here. My prep was vastly different, as you can tell. I thought a lot more was coming that didn't come. My prep was centered around Preem, it was centered around Rune, or I guess Rune did actually come, but it was centered around Shocks and a Preem, like Volt turning core. and a parting shot core. That's literally the moves I clicked on the Mons. That's what I was assuming was coming, so I felt like they didn't prep their best, and I wasn't really expecting them to bring Rotom Frost to this matchup or Araquanid. So I think if I came into it knowing that the two Mons that I prepped for were not coming, that I thought were coming, I probably would have prepped something differently. For example, Hydrapple was something I was very on the fence about, but I think I played that overall fine. I think not bringing Sucker though was a huge misplay, and especially not parting shotting or I don't know. I got very lucky with a lot of hacks going my way, but I think they also just didn't know interactions because that's three months that probably should have stayed alive for a lot longer, and I had a 6-3 lead. This should have been spun. I should have clicked spin here. I did not think it would do 60%. I thought it would do like 40-50%. 60%. Air Force is that broken on this one. Crazy. Crazy. I also wasn't, I think they were, I don't even know what they were. They were modest. Maybe they were just 252 speed, but either way, I think I misplayed that a ton, especially with just getting it chipped was fine, but I think I took way too much here. I think after this, I should have just partinged. I should not, I clicked Thunderwave here, being like, I'm probably going to switch. I should not have clicked that. They have no reason to switch. I should have clicked parting here, and I think that's what lost me the game. I think I always live a minus, what was it, 4? -4 if they're 252. Hurricane doesn't kill. So the Hurricane Mist doesn't, or actually, wait, I'm assuming they're Jolly. I'm assuming they're, or not Jolly, whatever the minus timid. I'm assuming they're timid just because of how they played Dragonite and also what they were doing. But Dragonite, Hurricane doesn't kill there. I think even if it's modest, it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. So I don't think it mattered too much, but I should have kept Dragonite more healthy than that. And at the end, I forced myself into a bad position where I have to make sure it clicks Draco here, so I have to go Scarm, and then I have to, I think, I just sacked Scarm on T-Bolt, and then I have to go back to Raichu Y so that I can sack it and get the Draco off, and I just put myself in a really, really tough situation. So hopefully it's gonna happen again, but hopefully it doesn't happen too much. But hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Peace.